So I found this great footage from a video shoot that I did years ago with Mike O'Hearn, Jonathan Lawson for IRONMAN Magazine. I cut them out, just left me in, so enjoy.
Translates into visible muscle mass. However, these increases won't happen at every workout. Try to better your performance whenever possible, but don't get frustrated when your strength remains the same for a few workouts. For example, say you did one light warm-up set of bench presses with 55 pounds for 10 repetitions. During your rest between your first set of bench presses and your next, you write, Training Journal. Building size and strength is a gradual process. Be patient and never sacrifice perfect exercise style to handle more weight. This is dangerous and counterproductive. If you're starting your bodybuilding program at home, you'll want to purchase the right equipment to make real muscle building workouts possible and to ensure that they're safe as well. Here are the basics for a good home gym. At least your home bench must be adjustable from flat to inclined and have adjustable uprights. This will make it fully functional for a variety of exercises. You'll also want a leg extension, leg curl attachment to isolate the fronts and backs of your thighs as you move into more advanced programs. While it's not mandatory, a power rack is a good addition to any home gym if you have the space. It can allow you to do lots of exercises, such as presses and squats, with more safety. However, most power racks won't accommodate standard barbell sets, so you'll have to purchase a heavy-duty Olympic set. If you're going to get serious and use heavy weights in the future, a power rack and Olympic set are recommended home gym options, but not mandatory. Your first few weeks of training should be easy, so easy that you get only mild soreness. These break-in workouts help you learn the exercises, get in touch with the target muscles, and develop a rhythm of training. Don't let your motivation drive your intensity during your first few weeks, or you could damage muscle fibers. Take it easy at first, and you'll set the stage for bigger, better gains. Here are exercises on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Research suggests that at the beginning, trainees make the best progress when they work each exercise 3 times a week. This is the ideal frequency to learn the movements and develop neuromuscular efficiency, or the nerve-to-muscle pathways, for more complete target muscle contraction. Also, keep in mind that you do 2 sets of each exercise before you move on. For example, the first exercise is squats. Load the bar, do 10 reps, rest 1 minute. Then do a second set. After your second set, you rest as you set up for your next exercise, stiff-legged deadlifts. Pick a warm-up weight that's about 50 to 70% of what you will use for your heavy work set. For example, if you're going to use 85 on your heavy set of bench presses, your first set should be a warm-up with around 55 pounds for 10 reps. Do these reps deliberately and slowly, counting 1001, 1002 on the upward and downward stroke. After your warm-up set, load the bar to 85 and do a heavy work set, pushing until you feel you can't get another repetition with perfect form. If you don't have a training partner or spotter, stop potentially dangerous exercises, such as bench presses, before you reach total fatigue. You don't want to get stuck with the bar on your chest. Here's how to do the exercises. Squats. This exercise packs mass on your front thighs or quadriceps like no other movement. Stand with your feet could damage your knees. Stiff-legged deadlifts. This exercise builds full, sweeping hamstrings. Keep your back flat from start to finish. Lower the bar to mid-shin level or slightly lower if it's comfortable, then pull back up to the standing position. Standing calf raises. These add size to your lower legs. Keep your knees locked. Go down as far as possible and then up as high as possible. Hold at the top for a count and flex your calves. If you don't have a standing calf machine, use a bench presses. This exercise puts slabs of muscle on your chest. Use a grip that's slightly wider than shoulder width. Allow the bar to lightly touch your lower chest, then drive it back to arm's length. In the beginning, you may want to pause at your chest so you get the form right, but you can eliminate this pause as you have a person standing by if possible in case you get stuck at the bottom. If this isn't possible, you'll want to stop the exercise a rep or two before failure. Don't raise your butt off the bench where you could injure your lower back, and don't bounce the bar off your chest. Pull-downs. This exercise builds wide, flaring outer back or latissimus muscles. Use a grip that's slightly wider than shoulder width. Try to stay as upright as possible. And don't allow the bar to jerk your arms into the stretch position or you could damage your shoulders. Bent over barbell rows. This exercise develops thickness in your mid-back or traps. Keep your back flat. Pull the bar to your abdomen. Swing the bar up with momentum. Try to keep your torso motionless. If you have a weak lower back, do one-arm dumbbell rows instead, using a bench for support. Dumbbell biceps extensions. This exercise beefs up your triceps, the muscles on the back of your upper arms. Keep your upper arm stationary. Touch the top of your head with the bar before executing another rep. Try to keep a steady rhythm with constant tension on your triceps, keeping the bar moving over your face to help isolate the triceps muscles. Don't turn this into a bench press by lowering your upper arms and pressing the bar. And don't use momentum to swing the bar up. However, you may have to use less weight on compound exercises, such as squats, when you do them after an isolation movement, as opposed to the Friday workouts when you do them alone. Here are the new exercises you do on Monday and Tuesday. Leg extensions. This exercise isolates and chisels your front thigh muscles. Extend your lower legs until your knees are locked. Pause, lower slowly, and repeat. Keep your feet angled out slightly to allow for a more natural movement at the knee joint. This will prevent knee stress and cartilage damage. Don't throw the weight up or you could damage your knees. Leg curls. This exercise isolates your hamstrings. Curl your lower legs until your heels are close to your buttocks. Pause, lower slowly, and repeat. Keep your hips down against the bench for best hamstring isolation, or you could do tendon and/or ligament damage or strain your lower back. Seated calf raises. This exercise fills out the lower leg by building the soleus muscle, which is underneath the gastrocnemius. Lower the weight slowly, then drive back to the completely contracted position. Hold at the top for a count. Don't bounce the weight at the bottom. Make a smooth transition. If you don't have a seated calf machine, you can do these one leg at a time with a dumbbell placed just above the knee on the working leg. Abdominal crunches. This exercise etches your abdominals. Curl your torso toward your thighs. Remember, this is a curl, not a sit-up. Hold for a count as you exhale and contract your ab. You can also use an ab bench, which allows you to get a full range of motion with a stretch and also add weight comfortably as you get stronger. Don't jerk your torso forward or pull on your head with your hands. Dumbbell flies. This exercise isolates your pectorals. Lower slowly until the dumbbells are on the same plane as your torso. In the beginning, go only as low as you can comfortably. You'll get more flexible, but never lower the dumbbells below the plane of the bench. Reverse the movement by contracting your chest muscle. Touch the dumbbells at the top and repeat. Don't bounce at the bottom where you could damage your shoulder joints or tear a pectoral. Dumbbell pullovers. This exercise isolates your lats, the wide sweeping muscles under each arm. Lower the dumbbell slowly until it's on the same plane as your torso and over rows. Workout gloves protect your hands and prevent calluses, and they also make it easier to hang on to the bar. A hand towel may be inconvenient to carry around, but it comes in handy when you need to wipe sweat from your brow
Okay, if you like what you saw, hey, I want you to comment down below so I can know whether or not to start adding in some of this vintage footage that I have volumes of. I have probably 30 episodes of my TV show, American Health and Fitness. So comment below. Let me know if you're interested when I find this stuff from way back in the day. And of course, share, set your notifications, and look, just let me know. Let me know whether or not you like this stuff.